Sweden government warns Buhari over its activities with Twitter regarding the Twitter suspension on Nigeria. Hello, my wonderful people. The Sweden is one of the European countries that is sending a strong message to Buhari. Buhari may actually be in trouble because he may be in trouble in the sense that other nations of the world might take it upon themselves to say this man is breaching fundamental human rights. And if they look at the case and it's really viable, it may further takes to further sanctions with regards to Buhari's activity. He does not know that his actions are actually proving to the world that what Nigerians have been saying is quite true, nothing short of truth. That Buhari's government is therefore, a government that is against her people freedom of rights, freedom of expression, and freedom of association. Because by this singular action, it has proven to the world that the nations are watching. What they've been hearing as whispers could potentially really be the true situations of things on ground. So Buhari's government is rather proving to the world with regards to the activity here and now that this is what people have been saying. There's actually truth in it. There is no lie at all. Buhari's government yesterday announced that they are banning Twitter in Nigeria, and this is what the Sweden government is reacting to. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Subscribe if this is your first time. Thank you. Sweden government warns Buhari against its suspension on Twitter. The ban on the social media platform identified as Twitter has attracted so much attention and reaction from Nigeria and the international community. The development from the Nigerian federal government regarding the ban on Twitter has prompted the European country known as Sweden to warn President Muhammadu Buhari's government on their said ban or suspension on Twitter's operation in the country. According to Sweden, according to Sweden, in its official Twitter handle, called the President of Nigeria, Muhammadu Buhari, to respect human rights and freedom of expression, which is constituted and a constitution to every given citizen. The European country Sweden also told the Nigerian government to assess the information and the right to freedom of expression is a constitutional right to every Nigerian and must be respected at all times, must not be flaunted by any single government. Twitter, a social media platform allegedly banned by the Nigerian government authority, has reacted to the suspension from operation in Nigeria. Nigerian government, however, has been called to quickly make amends. So, Nigerian government is reacting based on, they said Buhari was not treated fairly. Buhari was despised by these people who did not regard him as the president-elect of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And as such, these people have gone ahead and have deleted his comments, which he made, rather that is inciting, violence and not positioning a good portrait of the country, especially that you are not a government that is a dictator. You are not a government that just, pushing yourself there. You are a government of the people. Is rather very sad. Honestly and sincerely, truly sad that a government will stand up and do this to her people, without even considering the fact that, there is rights. And this right we're talking about is not just based in Nigeria. It's an international right. Freedom of expression, freedom of association, freedom of communication, freedom of, speech. If Nigerians that are saying now that they want to use Twitter, do you know that the federal government has infringed on their fundamental human rights? Oh yes, they have. In case you're not aware, they don't have a right to ask Nigerians that intend to use Twitter now not to. But by their actions, they are saying, yes, you cannot use Twitter, which is against fundamental human rights. So these things needs to be addressed. And these things needs to be looked into. These things needs to be properly analyzed A government cannot wake up one morning and say, yes, it's their right and begin to do and undo. It's not done. It's not called for. I mean, it's unnecessary. And the nations of the world are beginning to watch. And Buhari does not know that he's heaping loads of evidences. All these are evidences against him. That truly, really speaking, this man is an oppressor. He is an oppressor. You see, he really is an oppressor. You will be shocked. Sincerely be shocked, you see, by this. I mean, everybody's watching. Everybody is watching, and the whole world is just saying, really? Really? You really? It's rather very sad. Rather very sad. How can you, yes, how can you say because you have a personal problem, yeah, with Twitter? I mean, we've seen president have, even the president of the world at that time, Donald Trump, there's this nickname for American presidents being called the president of the world. Even the president of the world had a problem with Twitter. His account is suspended. For the next 2 years, you may not see, I mean, you will not see Donald Trump in on Twitter. But guess what? No, but Donald Trump did not say as a result of that, as Donald Trump was, did not give him the right to say, yes, all Americans, you cannot use Twitter. For what? It's only in Nigeria they do these things and they get away with it because nobody will ask them. Nobody, nothing will be done. I mean, they can do and undo. They are the chairman who dares talk, who dare talks. So you can see that they know that they can have their way. If really truly we have a law system, a justice system, that a group of Nigeria can take the president to court, and if all things being equal, they can win their court case. Guess what? They will quickly make amends and will not go ahead and begin to infringe your fundamental human rights. This is Sweden now telling them that what you have done is wrong. Yeah, what you have done is wrong. You can't do that. Nigerians that want to use that very platform, you've deprived them the opportunity to be able to do that. Although Twitter has provided an alternative, please go ahead and download it so that you can be able to access if you want to. Okay, leave us a comment. God bless you. Do have a fantastic day. Bye for now.